Hey guys, this is ChibiSkeven here, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. In the last part, we tackled the bomb shrine that was infested with those creatures over there, those robotic things, and we tackled the stasis shrine. And off screen, I did a little thing. I actually marked my map with these icons. What are these icons is basically, I mapped out where the Korok locations are at. Yes, I kind of looked up, Korok locations. There is going to be something that actually helps you track down Korok, but to be honest, I don't really rely on that thing, and I find it to be not really too accurate. But, I mean, that's just me, but I prefer just to look up on them ahead of time, so that way it's easier for me to map them out, since there is literally nothing on the map. So, basically I'm going to tackle Korok, section by section, like one map at a time. So, yeah. But anyways, in this part, I fortunately don't have it pinned, but we're going to head to our last shrine that we need to tackle. And then, I guess, we'll see for sure what's going to happen next. But yeah, that's what we're going to do. So yeah, we're going to do that. It's kind of cool how you can see other towers in the distance, so there's many of them. But anyways, it is starting to freeze. So that is when the cold hits. So as you can see on the screen, Link is shivering. And also the meter is, on the thermometer is facing to the cold. So we need to dress up in our warm doublet. Or you could at least, there is something over there. Oh, can I actually reach that? Yeah, that pillar of light, we didn't exactly see what happened, but shooting stars, they can actually fall from the sky. And if you see a pillar of light, you can actually kind of retrieve them, actually. But you have, like, an only certain amount of time to get into them, so yeah. But, anyways, there are some bokoblins around here, and they're all sleeping. Is there a way I don't want to fall. Let's just go on the other side and climb this. Alright, so yeah, I'm just gonna wear my warm doublet, that's the only thing I'm wearing, but I'm still gonna be pantsless. I know, pantsless Link. But yeah, anyways, yeah. I mean, can you imagine Link walking barefoot on the snow? Well, I mean, I sort of did the same thing when I used to live up north. Like, I mean, of course, I kind of did walk barefooted, but not, like, exactly naked. Like, I actually was wearing, a top, like a sweater, but in the bottom I was just wearing shorts, so. But hey, I love the clothes, so. Oh shoot, someone is throwing arrows at me. You, buddy, are throwing arrows. Actually, I have a lot of shield, which honestly I should probably use this one. Hey, can I get some arrows from you, buddy? Someone is throwing rocks. Excuse me. You don't have the right to throw rocks at me. I don't allow it. Also, my shield is badly damaged already? Sheesh. Alright, I'm going to take some time to at least get some arrows, so this is going to take a while. Alright, I think that's good enough, because I wasted 2 shields, but that's good enough for me. And also, he did throw some arrows here and there, but yeah. There's an interesting thing about the stall enemies, the stall goblins, I have no idea what they're called, but they can actually die from sunlight. I think when it strikes 5 in the morning, they immediately die. So, it's actually kind of a cool thing to, realize. Also, oh, there's some bokoblins down there. Dude, where are you going? I don't want you. Actually, I kind of want to use stasis on this and just kind of hit it. Alright, let's see if it works. No, that barely works. I mean, it makes them run off, but that's not what I wanted it to do. Actually, does bomb work, I wonder? Haha! Take that! Haha! Nice! Oh man, that was beautiful. Alright, I actually do want to climb down there, because there is actually some interesting things. Oh, don't. Okay, good. I didn't want to die from that. Is there really nothing here? Oh, I thought there was something. Oh, wait, no, there's a treasure chest. Also, I will show this off in a bit. There is actually something very interesting that you can do on slopes, which I think a better example to do it is on the snow. Also, more arrows. Awesome. There are a few bokoblins over there. And yes, the pronunciation is bokoblins, not bokoblins. They announced that it's actually bokoblin. And oh, you have a big weapon there, buddy. Let's get this. That'll kill you, and kill you. Because you guys have some stuff here that I want to get. I think there's a treasure chest. And I want that shield, thank you. And get a weapon. Just keep this on for now, because I don't really need a powerful weapon right now. But anyways, we have more arrows. Sheesh, they're just handing these arrows. Alright, yeah, anyways, I'm being sidetracked. But there is actually an interesting thing that you can do on slopes. Of course, it's not a good example right now because we're, on an incline, so... But once we get to a slope, I will show what you can do. It's actually... They sort of did it in Twilight Princess, but as a minigame. But this you can do at any time. I just need to find a slope to do it. Not down here, because I don't want to waste time. But, once we get down to the slope, then I will show it. But right now, we're going to head to the next shrine. And we do see Koroks on the map. I'm not really going to get those Koroks over there right now. Because some of them around this area are only accessible to... Oh, jeez! Oh my god. But certain Koroks are only available once you get... Oh, shoot. All 4 shrines. Anyways, right there, I did a Flurry Rush. That happens if you do a perfect dodge on enemies. It's actually very useful, and some enemies really recommend you to do a perfect dodge and a Flurry Rush. Also, if this is a very good shield, you do want to get this, so get that one. Alright, so anyways, let's open this chest, and we get an amber. A lot of these stone-like materials, they do quite sell for a lot of money. I mean, that is optional for you if you do want to sell them. I really need to find a slope. I want to show this off. Let's go on this way. Actually, this might be a good spot to do it. Oh god, I'm running out of stamina. It sucks to have low stamina. I'm so used to having a bunch of stamina. Oh my god, like once you have a lot of stamina, you feel powerful. Alright, so this is a good example. On top of the slope, you get ready to start, jump, and get your shield out. You can actually shield surf. And it's actually pretty good. And you can also do like a spin attack with your shield, which is actually kind of cool. So shield surfing is actually fairly interesting. Of course, if you do it a bunch of times, it does eventually wear off your shield. Especially if your shield is about to break, and if you're going down a slope, it's kind of bad because what would happen is that Link shield would break and he would suddenly start, ragdolling. So ragdolling actually hurts Link. Especially if you're going down a cliff, so especially when you can't stop and you just continue to take damage. So it's kind of a bad thing if you have a shield that's about to break. Also, those circles right there. Usually, if there's the spot that is empty, like for here, for example, that usually points to where the rock is located. Like if this spot right here is facing, this way, north, then you go a little bit north and you find the lonely rock, and you place it in the circle, or any shape that it takes. And those basically are Korok circles, or Korok rock shape thingies. I call them Korok circles, because generally they do take in the form of a Korok circle. And you're going to see me constantly go into the match to take away the pins because, I want to make sure that I got everything. Also, I'm going to shield surf just to make it a little bit faster. There is more Koroks up ahead, but I'm not going to even bother with that right now. I guess I can take care of those guys up there as long as I don't die. Oh my god, there's those boulders. I don't know how they roll the thing down, but whatever. Oh, yeah, you guys can die. You especially. Oh my god, you're throwing a barrel! Ah, you sneaky little guy. You tried to throw a barrel at me, and I am running out of weapons. I don't really want to use those level 5 weapons. I want to use their weapons. And especially yours, and yours I need to use. There we go. Because I'm running a little low on weapons here. Maybe I should stop fighting things from now on. Alright, anyways, not hit those. Those are bad news. Alrighty. Yeah, there's a lot of area to explore. Just do not touch. That is freezing water. Freezing water will eventually kill you. Just saying, and it kills you fast. Anyways, we made it to our shrine, the Cat Namut Shrine. But let's activate the shrine. Alright, so we're inside, and welcome to the Cryonis Trial. This is actually my favorite rune to use. And also, technically not one of the last turns. There are actually a few more runes that we can get, but that is much later on. But right now, this is actually my favorite rune to use. And it's actually very creative to use. Like, there are a lot of things they can do with this, this rune. But anyways, we have, I guess, almost our last rune. We still have one more slot that is incomplete, but we have the Cryonis rune. Create a pillar of ice from water surface. Those ice pillars that are very stable. These pillars can be used as stepping stones or an obstacle. Use Cryonis on any ice pillars to break it. So we have basically we can create blocks on top of water. So all you do is just aim, and then it will show you a prompt of where the ice block will be popping out of. Now this is actually kind of cool. Not only can you use ice, use ice on flat surfaces like this. You can also use them to open up gates. But not only that, also we have this thing over here. We're just gonna fight it. Excuse me. Also, it's funny, you can also deflect the rays from these guys too. I actually done it before, and it's actually pretty satisfying. Alright, so we defeat these guys. Not right now, but later on you're gonna see, like, waterfalls, and you can actually use Cryonis as waterfalls, and they actually will pop up sideways, which is actually pretty neat. So, that's actually pretty cool. Anyways, we have a Traveler Spear, and yeah. Sorry about that, guys. I had to... I heard noises outside my room, and I told them to keep them down because I'm recording. But anyways, yeah, Cryonis. Anyways, we also collected all the treasures in the shrine, so we're pretty much done. We just gotta solve some puzzles and then be on our merry way. So, I love Cryonis. Cryonis is actually my favorite rune, and you can use it for a lot of creative things to do, especially solving puzzles. So, Cryonis is actually very, very cool. Anyways, I am actually no. I'm gonna keep my warm doublet on, because we're still in the cold region. But anyways, this is our last shrine. Hey! Oh, I did. He had actually a different dialogue. Oops! Or, no, maybe that's the same. I don't know. But we got 4 spirit orbs. May the gods smile upon you. Alright, we're back outside the Great Plateau, and the old man comes flying in yet again. With this, you have now acquired all the spirit orbs from the shrine on this plateau. Oh ho ho! Extraordinary. Extraordinary. Blah, I can't pronounce that word. That means it is finally time. Link, it is finally time for me to tell you everything. But first, imagine an X on your map with the 4 shrines as the endpoints. Find the spot where those lines intersect. I shall wait for you there. Do you understand? Where 2 lines connecting the shrine will cross. There, I will be waiting. Well, that was weird. He disappeared. Spooky. Anyways, after you acquire the spirit orbs from the shrine, the old man told you that he'll be waiting at the place centered amid the 4 shrines before mysteriously disappearing. Well then. The old man is mysterious, alright. Woo. Okay. Before we do, you want to be careful in this pond because it is actually freezing water. So, try to be careful. Also, you can only have 3 blocks at a time, so just keep an eye on that. So after your third Cryonis block, your first one that you created will break. Like for example, if I make one right here, that first one's gonna break. So it's gonna break the very last one that you've done. So yeah, Anyways, I should be heading for the mark on the map that he told us to do, or at least the X. He said that our starting points are the shrines. If we intersect them, you can kind of see an X. Basically, it's pointing to this general vicinity. Like, because they are parallel to each other, so it is actually pointing to the Temple of Time. So that's where we're going to meet the old man. And also, this is going to be actually kind of dangerous. I want to get down. Is there any... Actually, there is a better way to get down, but this is actually kind of dangerous. I do want to get down there somehow without dying. That'd be really nice. Oh boy. I'm actually kind of nervous to climb down. Let's just kind of climb down here, hopefully. Be very careful. You do want to be careful, please. For the love of God, please be careful. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. Yeah, since we have all the shrines, he will give us a paraglider, so I'm pretty sure that's what he's going to give us. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. Yeah, slowly but surely, Link. Slowly but surely. For right now, once we get that paraglider, things will be a little bit easier for us when going down. I actually do want to explore this area because there obviously is Korok on the map. But I will get other Koroks on the map. We haven't really explored much of the Great Plateau, so I think after this episode I am going to stick around for hopefully one more episode on the Great Plateau. Then we can, do other things. Kind of a spoiler what's going to happen, but I mean, there's so much land around us, so it's basically a duh thing that, yeah, we're going to get out of this area eventually. Alright, so, there is actually a metal slate here that we can actually use Magnesis on, and don't kill yourself or anything like that. Also, freezing water. Don't fall in the freezing water. That is bad. Alright, I think that should be good enough. Please don't fall. Alright, so we got another Korok underneath this bridge. Alrighty. Alright, there's a few more things I want to explore in this cold region before we head into the Temple of Time. And that is going all the way where that waterfall is at in the distance. So I'm going to head over there. And also there's a few new enemies around this area. There's some enemies that come out at nighttime over here. Or I should say one in specific. But yeah. It sucks to have a little stamina because this is really slow. Especially walking on snow. You walk slower when you're walking on snow. I mean, it's kind of obvious if you lived around snow. Like, you tend to walk faster. But anyway, we got ice chews. Ice choo-choos. Basically, you get white choo-choo jelly from them. It does freezing effects. But, those kind of choo-choos, or any elemented choo-choos, you kind of don't want to hit them so close. Like, you at least want to have a spear or shoot them with a bow. Because what happens is if you do hit them from a close range, they do explode in the smoke of ice or whatever element they are. And that can actually harm you, especially the ice one. That one can freeze you if you're too close to the explosion. So kind of be careful. That's why you kind of want to have a spear when attacking them, unless you want to wait until they attack. Once they attack, they will be vulnerable for a short time. They won't be covered in ice. You can actually hit them at close range. Alright, there we go. I would show it off on how to actually fight them. But, yeah. But anyways, I am going to go over here because there's actually a secret passageway and I ran out of stamina. Which contains a weapon here, which has... Well, I didn't want to grab that one to grab the sword. But we got 5 arrows. We got a soldier broadsword, really powerful, and I do want that. Let's... Actually, yeah, let's drop that. I don't need this. We spent a break anyways. We also stove our foot, and we got fire arrows. And last but not least, we have a spiked bow, and which I also can't carry. Gosh, still limited on space. Actually, yeah, let's just get rid of that. Let me grab this. Thank you. Alrighty, so we have pretty much everything. I'm gonna sort my things over here. Also, I do want to show this off. Since we have a waterfall here, we can actually put these Cryonis sideways, so it's actually pretty neat. Actually, now that I think about it, I think there is a treasure chest in this waterfall. Looks like it should be a ledge. Oh, no, like way too high. Never mind, I'm not gonna make the effort of climbing up there. Yeah, you know what, we're just gonna go to the the Temple of Time. I think the closest one is probably... let's head back to the Shrine of Resurrection. And I did mark a Korok near that area. That Korok actually doesn't come out till later on, so we're not gonna head back to that Korok specifically. Ugh. But there are still plenty of areas that we haven't explored in the Great Plateau. So like I said, I guess I'm going to spend a little bit of time on the plateau just to hunt down Koroks and also some exploration. So, but I will be cutting most of the stuff that will happen probably in that episode. If not, maybe I could probably get it done this episode if I can. But, because once we meet the old man, something important is going to happen. So, yeah. Also, just for this occasion, I'm just going to, you know, undress. Alrighty. Anyways, yeah, we're going to head to the Temple of Time, so I'll see you guys when we get there. Oh, one little thing I forgot. There is a bombable wall here, and you kind of do want to break it. I mean, it's probably nothing too important, but it's noticeable. I shall break it. There we go. And inside we get a treasure chest. This is actually where the pond where I found that first Korok over here. Now I'll meet you guys back in the Temple of Time. Alright, so we made it to the Temple of Time, and as you can see in the distance, the statue is glowing. Remember what I said, that the statue is actually an importance to us. Well, if you go near this goddess statue and speak to it, or at least pray, it would tell us about the spirit orbs. You have conquered the shrines and claimed their spirit orbs. I can offer you great power. It appears you have claimed 4 spirit orbs. In exchange for 4 spirit orbs, I will amplify your being. So tell me what it is that you desire. So this is where you can upgrade your hearts and or stamina vessels. I think it's really important to have a lot of stamina ahead of time. So you know what? I am going to upgrade my stamina. A lot of people go for the heart containers, but there are some people that go for stamina. Stamina, honestly, is very important. And plus, this is actually kind of a challenge. More like a semi 3-heart run, even though I'm not going for a 3-heart run. But, you know, it's some challenge for me to do in the beginning of the game. So, at least you guys can see me kind of struggle a bit on the difficulty of this game. Which, in all honesty, if it's your first time playing, yes, it can be difficult, but if you play this game, you know, a lot of times, you're kind of, you know, familiar with the difficulty of this game. But if you've got a stamina vessel, the size of your stamina wheel has been increased, allowing you to perform more actions before getting tired. So we got a little fraction, a little piece of stamina. Go and bring peace to Hyrule. And with that, we hear the old man yet again. The blessing of the goddess has made you that much more resilient, I see. Here I am. Get up here, quickly. Alright, so the old man, you know, decides to call upon us. So let's just climb on top of the platform and see what he wants from us. Sorry about that. Cut, guys. I was making sure my recording was okay, but anyways, let us continue on. I was making sure my recording was alright. Alright, so anyways, let's see what the old man has to say. Alright, as we climb up here, let's see what he has to say to us.
Well done there, young one. Now then, the time has come to show you who I truly am. I was King Rome Bosphoramus Hyrule. I was the last leader of Hyrule, a kingdom which no longer exists. The great Calamity was merciless. It devastated everything in its path. Lo, a century ago, it was then that my life was taken away from me. And since that time, here I have remained in spirit form. I did not think it wise to overwhelm you while your memory was still fragile. So rather than that, I thought it best to assume a temporary form. Forgive me. I think you are now ready. Ready to hear what happened 100 years ago. To know Calamity Ganon's true form, one must know the story from an age long past. The Demon King was born into this kingdom, but his transformation into malice created the horror you see now. Stories of Ganon were passed from generation to generation in the form of legends and fairy tales. But there was also prophecy. The signs of a resurrection of Calamity Ganon are clear, and the power to oppose it lies dormant beneath the ground. We decided to heed the prophecy and began excavating large areas of land. It wasn't long before we discovered several ancient relics made by the hands of our distant ancestors. These relics, the divine beasts, were giant machines piloted by warriors. We also found the Guardians, an army of mechanical soldiers who fought autonomously. This coincided with ancient legends, oft repeated throughout our land. We also learned of a princess with a sacred power, and her appointed knight, chosen by the sword that seals the darkness. It was they who sealed Ganon away, using the power of these ancient relics. 100 years ago, there was a princess set to inherit a sacred power, and a skilled knight at her side. It was clear that we must follow our ancestors' path. We selected 4 skilled individuals from across Hyrule and tasked them with the duty of piloting the divine beasts. With the princess as their commander, we dubbed these pilots champions, a name that would solidify their unique bond. The princess, her appointed knight, and the rest of the champions were on the brink of sealing away Ganon. But nay. Ganon was cunning, and he responded with a plan beyond our imagining. From deep below Hyrule Castle, seized control of the Guardians and the divine beasts, turned against us. The champions lost their lives, those residing in the prison as well. The appointed knight bravely collapsed while defending the princess. And thus, the kingdom of Hyrule was devastated absolutely by Calamity Ganon. However, the princess survived to face Ganon alone.
Link, you are our final hope. The fate of Hyrule rests with you.
That princess was my own daughter, my dear Zelda. And the courageous knight who protected her right up to the very end. That knight was none other than you, Link. You fought valiantly when your fate took an unfortunate turn. And then, you were taken to the Shrine of Resurrection. Here you now stand, revitalized 100 years later. The words of guidance you have been hearing since your awakening are from Princess Zelda herself. Even now, as she works to restrain Ganon from within Hyrule Castle, she calls out for your help. However, My daughter's power will soon be exhausted. Once that happens, Ganon will freely regenerate himself, and nothing will stop him from consuming our land. Considering that I could not save my own kingdom, I have no right to ask this of you, Link. But I am powerless here. You must save her, my daughter, and do whatever it takes to annihilate Ganon. Somehow, Ganon has maintained control over all 4 divine beasts, as well as those guardians swarming around Hyrule Castle. I believe it would be quite reckless for you to head directly to the castle at this point. I suggest that you make your way east out to one of the villages in the wilderness. Follow the road out to Kakariko Village. There you will find the Elder Impa. She will tell you more about the path that lies ahead. Consult the map on your Sheikah slate for the precise location of Kakariko Village. Make your way past the twin summits of the dueling peaks. From there, follow the road as it proceeds north.
Sheesh, that chugging noise on that Wii U was annoying. Gosh. But anyways, King Rome. Go on. Here's a paraglider, just as I promised. With that, we finally got the paraglider, an item that you receive from the king on the Great Plateau. It allows you to sail through the sky. Press X while you're in the air to use it. And we completed the isolated plateau. With that, you should be able to safely fly off the cliffs surrounding this area. And I think that's it. I told you everything I can. Link, you must save Hyrule. And we have the objective, destroy Ganon. And we also have the objective, seek out Impa in Kakariko Village. And yes, it is pronounced as Kakariko Village. Yes, I will complain about that. I hear people pronounce it differently. It is Kakariko Village. But anyways, a lot of story stuff has been dumped on us in this episode, and I think I'm going to call it here. So, next time on The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, we're actually not going to leave the plateau just yet. There are still a few more things I do want to explore, especially Korok stuff. So, yeah. Thankfully, we have shrines that we can at least try to warp to, so traveling will be a little bit easier, and we have the paraglider. But anyways, I will see you guys then. So, this is ChibiSkeven saying bye!